Welcome to Graeme Games. My name is Graeme. This is a game. Today I'm playing the relatively new Loot River, an action roguelike game with these procedurally generated labyrinthine-like dungeons that you have to crawl your way through. I am Graeme. I just button mashed and it came out correctly. I'm so used to doing stupid things like that when naming characters in games and coming out with like I meant to vaguely do my own name. That came out literally, wasn't expecting it. The Sunken Village. So it's got a pseudo pixel art style where like the background looks very much handcrafted, whereas the character is clearly built in a way where that is like pixelated after the fact. It has this very, very peculiar mechanic where you have control over different platforms. I'm learning. I think you can control every platform. That one just happens to be up against a wall. And so this one you have full freedom over. It's a totally outlandish, weird thing that I've never seen done in a game before. And so that also felt like it had a lot of appeal and like great reason to check out this game. It seems like it's done in a way that's meant to be like in full control. Like, you have full control. I can move any of these anywhere, anytime sort of thing. And so there's kind of a puzzle element that I wasn't expecting. I knew I was going to have to manage these platforms, but I didn't realize I was going to have to, like, fully sliding puzzle block them around. That's actually kind of cool. I am worrying that I've maybe always been not that great at this kind of puzzle. And that I've potentially made this harder on myself than I needed to. I'm second guessing these decisions very quickly. This is a much better path. There we go. I don't know how recurring of a part of the game that's going to be. Light attacks in fast succession chain into one another. Hitting enemies with chained attacks increases damage on each successive hit and triggers special attacks. So if I just tap, there's still like a pretty substantial wind up. So I gotta be like mindful of that. I might as well gather up a bit of gold. And I tried to wind up the attack in anticipation. Charging the attack increases weapon damage and often triggers a special ability. Be sure to experiment with different weapons. So that was an extra big wind up just because it seems like there's an appeal, like good motivation to wind up before you move. I'm certain Gantley has gone mad. Can't he see that there's nothing here to rule over except diseased water and bloated corpses? This is no kingdom. It is a tomb. Is that meant to be like a Lord of the Rings reference? Because I really strongly hope that it is. It seemed like up top was the way to go, but it seemed like there was some cool exploration opportunity. Oh, the water physics effects are really cool, actually. Oh, you can parry? Presumably that's going to matter against this enemy type, and that was why it specifically warned me against it. I'm going to do a big wind up. Oh god, that wasn't enough. I'm trying to roll out of the way. Sometimes the rolling is kind of a bit of a teleport, which comes up really suddenly. You can distribute stats, so damage with a knockback, extra health, movement speed, increased damage with dexterity-based weapons, determines your poise, prolongs the time window for successful parry, and increases critical damage multiplier. Endurance is really useful. And increase your magic potential, damage mana, and critical damage multiplier. I'll just start with strength. That's a nice simple one. Sword of the Guilty. I also have the Artisan Spear, a Righteous Collar, a Hunter's Hat, a Greater Endurance Ring. I do enjoy how loot-oriented it is. Just as I was saying it, I was like, it's Loot River. I'm playing Loot River. Having trouble parrying, increased endurance prolongs your window. If your poise is higher than the one of your opponent, you can interrupt their actions and even stagger them. That's fairly interesting. Each weapon is unique. You can enter defensive posture with the spear you are wielding now. While defending, your damage is reduced, and it's subtracted from your mana. Hold the parry button to enter defensive posture. I don't even know how to switch between my weapons. Was that a switch? Nope, I don't know what I just did. I cast something. There's how you switch. So now I can play around with using the sword. I do want to test that out, even though I like the spear. So far, that's the attacking seems pretty smooth, pretty manageable. That's invisibility. I'm gonna stick with the spear for now, I think. So let me cast that again. Run in here with a big wind up. Oh god! As soon as it was like ready to go, I was revealed to the group. This is a lot of things attacking at once, more than I was prepared for. Absolutely. I was not expecting to get swarmed quite so hard. Holy crap. I'm trying to, you can't really roll through enemies. That doesn't work how I expected it to. In most games like this, you can kind of roll through enemies to get away. This is more about rolling like around, and there's little bits on the platforms there that kind of do get in the way. Oh god, I gotta worry about the poison. Guys sneaking up down below me there. I'm winding up for it. Oh, that was pretty good, pretty good. These big guys wielding their big hammers are freaking me out. Okay, come and get it, you suckers. Was nowhere near enough to kill them. They have so much health. It's quite worrying. Ah! They got me at the same time as I got them. Use the platforms to flank and back attack your enemies. Like, that does sound really cool. If you're talented enough to zoom through everything. I guess it's starting me with the sword this time. I'm sure it comes down to my choice, but I'll stick with what they're giving me here just to test it out. There was a much easier way to get through some of that. I do assume that the spear is better for busting my way through all these pots. Here's where the nerves start coming in a little bit, because that showdown went miserably. I should try and practice parrying against some of the more basic enemy types. So not those. Those guys, I don't even know if you can bother parrying them. But the first thing you encounter over here that actually has like a weapon. This, I imagine, is parryable, and I should try and like learn some timings. Didn't get that one. Try again. See, that time I got it, I think. It throws up a little note, a little flag above it there to kind of give you a hint that it's time to maybe throw down a parry. So if you are careful with that. I'm so nervous to go against something like this. Oh, the window of parrying is so short. But honestly, it's not so crazy to just kind of keep an eye out for that notification. Without that, it would be so difficult. But that makes this totally manageable. I'm trying to lure them in like one at a time. There we go. Let me see. How much can I bring into one platform? Oh, he's got some reach on him. More reach than I expected. Shit. This is going poorly. Alright, I'm going to take you over to the big platform here, big guy. I'm also going to chug that potion. I kind of need it. Oh, I thought I had the parry down for sure on that one. Shit. I'm trying to figure out the timings on attacks here too. I'm gonna stick with the sword for a minute. I'm trying to figure out how to chain attacks, and it's just not going well. Finish one guy off. Come along. I think this might be excessive, the amount that I'm dragging these guys along. Oh, that poison messes you up. That sucks. I didn't think the poison would be easy to deal with and minimal in any way, but that was excessive. All right, you guys come right this way. That diving attack worked really well, but it also chucked me straight into the poison, so I'm right back to being fucking screwed. He froze me or stunned me or something, so I couldn't even move away there. I thought I had parried. I thought I parried real well. I was happy with it at least. I'm not even gonna make it past this little tutorial area. Like, what in the heck, man? There's a smooth way around. I don't even want to bother grabbing the gold or anything now, because I'm just trying to deal with surviving. Let me focus on one thing at a time here. There's clearly something else this way. No, it's just an alternate path to get to the same place. Well, that doesn't do me much good at all. Just keep winding up attacks and running. Oh, maybe I could try something like that. Was it the endurance? Prolongs the time for a parry? Sure. Maybe I'm better off keeping myself alive through those means. Big swing, big miss. That was not great. I'm certainly not activating these special attacks. That's not come up. It's really starting to feel like parrying is not gonna be my move. The running away seems to be working reasonably well. It's tough to move the platform where you want it to be and turn around and attack, or like roll around and dodge while moving. Yeah, because you gotta move the platform while trying to move yourself. It's not nearly as easy as like something like Isaac, a twin stick shooter, where one is the direction you're aiming and one is the direction you're moving. This is like, it's gonna be a learning curve, because it's just a unique enough mechanic to not, you're just not really gonna have a basis to operate within. It'll be totally new feeling. Where, oh, my experience is along the bottom there. Oh shit, I didn't one-shot that guy. All my interacting was based on assuming it would be dead. Shit, I don't want to deal with you, man. That worked exactly how I wanted it to. Wind up the attack. Oh, come on, get in there. Trying to bait him into hanging out with me. Coming and chilling on my island. Stood straight in the poison. Not good. What if I just skipped them? It's probably worth it for the... that might have been too early to use that potion. It's probably worth it for the experience. I'm being a real big chicken shit all of a sudden. Trying to wind things up like way, way ahead of time. Oh, come on. You can't just run away like that. I could really benefit from a ranged weapon. If I find like a bow and arrow or something, maybe I'll stand a chance. Now we're talking. I'm going to cast some invisibility. It doesn't last very long, and I didn't wind that up well. Shit, he managed to clobber me. This is tough because they're going to attack at different speeds, so I can't really like time it to use an attack against both of them at the same time. I gotta launch my attack based on whoever's going to get a hit off on me first. Yeah, the second he started running at me, I knew I had him. Just got to be prepared to approach this game with a lot more caution than I was used to for like an action-oriented game. Shit, man. Alright, you get in nice and close. That's the ticket. I like the design of that enemy, especially the one wielding like the big hammer. Even the look of the really standard like black critters that run around, the shadow monsters or whatever. I think the design, the art style of this is incredibly clean, very easy on the eyes. I'm enjoying that immensely. Oh, he broke a barrel there. No thanks. Try and skirt around that a little bit. Oh, he's slightly faster, I think. Oh, I managed to get there eventually. There's like all these cupboards and things. I don't really understand why there's so many shelves. Oh, see, here's another bit of a puzzle. Don't overthink it now. If I just slide around. Okay, so these are procedurally generated. But there has... Either this is just a tutorial area where that's less critical. I'm just gonna keep doing that. Just cheese these guys up as much as possible. Or like these different sections are always going to have the same solution. You know, there's a finite number of iterations of all this. Attention, my loyal subjects. From this day forth, all of your coin and provisions must be turned over to my crew. You'll all get your share, but this is just a little reminder of who's really in charge around here. Your divine ruler, King Gantley. Well, he ain't no king of mine. That's no fair. I didn't sign up for that. Let's take this on a little adventure and see what's... Alright, I'm gonna back that one up first. Oh, okay. Glad I came back. We got a chest. Foetid rags? What? Enables double dash. Marred by pestilence and death, the sorrowful, infested garb was worn by an infinity of hopeless souls slain before you. Like all of the different versions of players who have played the game. Pitifully, it offers no protection from physical damage, but bears a strange, comforting familiarity that soothes the mind. Or the collar, light damage reduction worn by pious cult members who held communion in the keep's many chapels. Its shimmering gold trim was once a stark reminder of the cult's superiority over the famished masses, but it has faded since its owner fled into the inner sanctums. I mean, I'm going to try out the new one. It's cool that you actually do see it equipped. I'm happy about that. I have a double dash, like Mario? How do I do it? Is it this move? Yes. So I can use my little roll evasive maneuver twice. That is actually going to be really useful because I spam the heck out of that. And I'm already playing cautiously and not trying to fight things. Oh, no. No, I wasn't prepared. Holy shit. I have no potions. Oh my god, he's going to ruin me. I got nothing working for me here, man. I wasn't expecting to like boss fight immediately. What the shit? It makes me think okay, one, maybe I need the sword, and maybe I need to parry a little bit more readily. What the hell, man? Do I have to play through that section every time? Oh, I got an actual death sequence, so that might be the end boss or something. That was too much. Thank goodness that I didn't have to like attempt to beat that somehow this early. This is the end of your story, but it doesn't have to be. Embrace death and together we will write a new tale. This will only take a moment. That was hardcore. It's a really cool death sequence. Although I don't want it to do that every single time, you know? Ooh, attacking recharges your mana pool. It's not passive. Sanctuary. So I'm stripped down. No basic weapons. I still have two weapons to go off of. I'm curious what goes here and here. Interesting. I have quite a few loot spaces. Freya. Don't think you're special just because Ifis chose you. You're not her first ward, and you won't be her last. Sure enough, you're immortal now, but dying still hurts like hell. So go on, harvest some knowledge like a good little pet. Shall we do business? I'll harvest some chickens. Pet the chickens. That's a very different thing, but sure, if that's my option. Oh, shopping isn't about buying. I mean, it is. It is about buying specific loot, but it's in a loot tree. So rather than having loot and skill trees as separate things, that's pretty cool. And you actually start with quite a few, so I could try out some of these other options if I wanted, like the infantry, axe, traveler's blade, talon of Deimos. Let me start off quite simply. I like the hands holding that thing. That looks really cool. I like the way it's drawing my path on the map. Oh, look, his full ass face. The way it lights up when you get near, that's also quite neat. Hey, are you who saved me? I would love to talk. This sanctuary has become cold and lonely. The others helped me bring balance to the keep. even the bard and his wretched songs. I long to see them all again. Bring me any artifacts you find, and through them we can alter the world we awaken in next. Equipped modifiers. So that's if I find artifacts, bring them to her. You can unlock modifiers, which could then be equipped. I'm assuming a lot there, but it makes sense. Soap! How you doing, bud? My, you're looking pretty well for someone who just died. I'm guessing she patched you up right as rain, eh? Well, you're part of the cycle now, so might as well enjoy it. Let's make your next death a little more fun. I'm a bit of an alchemist myself, you see. If you... Is that supposed to be like a Spider-Man Willem Dafoe reference? I'm a bit of an alchemist myself. If you entrust me your potions for a bit, I can double them for you. All of my potions? Ooh. So if I give him 2, I'm going to give him 3. Thanks, the extra potions will be ready by the time you get back. I know I'm limiting myself, but it doesn't matter, because if this run goes poorly, then I'll have 6 potions, and then I can invest 4, and then I'll have 2 potions, and I can, like, exponentially keep investing them if I'm understanding that properly. I am missing atrociously. There we go. Okay, that opening section, I think, had very precise platform organization. Shit. Okay, I'm glad that was a one-shot. That thing freaked me out. A lot of these enemies freaked me out. Basically, I guess not knowing what anything is this early is going to make it challenging. Yeah, I think just that opening area had such precise maneuverability. Okay, so I can replace either one. It has high knockback, it has high damage, it has ground slam. What are my others? The propelling forward, I totally did that and commented on it. And the spear, light attack, damages only the first enemy it hits, and that has defensive abilities. Whereas the infantry axe, it has a ground slam, basic but dependable. This axe was used by infantry in a faraway nation, and the spell is knockback. I'll replace my sword with this. So if I cast that, that would be the knockback spell. The invisibility I had was specific to a certain item, I suppose. Ooh, I should have practiced swinging this a few times to get a sense of what that wind up feels like. That's kind of my favorite thing, is to prep an attack as you're maneuvering a platform, so as soon as it's in place, unleash the big wind-up. I loved the way that chained together. That felt so good. I assumed that this guy was right where he needed, like, he could have gotten to me there, and he just kind of wasn't. Oh, yeah, I like the axe. The axe has a lot of punch. Oh, I'm stuck like that. Ooh, it's still knockbacked. I should practice using the spell. Alright, then knockback is like not a damaging thing. It just gets it away from you a little bit. Oh my god, this is not going well. Alright, spear against this guy, I think, maybe. Because I need that range to get away from the poison. I couldn't seem to time it otherwise. Moving that did nothing. Like, I did not evade anything. Oh, the gas is not attached to the platform, so it moved. It didn't move, and I circled myself straight through it. Come on. Try to position that just right. Okay. Let me wind this up and then lock us in. That's the way to do it. Yeah. Quick attack. Now I'm getting into a better flow. Oh, cool. New enemy type to freak me out all over again. Oh, no, I didn't mean to stick him on the platform with me. Just kill him. Kill him, fight. That was not great. This is where juggling your movement and the platform's movement and everything gets a little difficult. I'm screwing it up even further. There we go. The Traveler's Blade. Well, let's try out another weapon, shall we? Damage is decent. Weekend, poise, scaling strength. The spear doesn't have that at all. Scaling dexterity. Attack speed is increased with each successive chained hit. Crude yet dependable, these blades were often worn by travelers who sought ascension within the keep. Okay, it has like a nice flow to it. I'm trying to make use of chaining it together, while also not putting myself directly in harm's way. It was a messy affair. See, that is a regular Sword of the Guilty again, so I'm not gonna bother. But I just realized that knockback skill is what gets placed in that part of the inventory. So I thought I should point that out since I specifically questioned it earlier. Yeah, let's get in there. I am gonna go strength this time. I'm liking the idea of running in there with this rapid fire weapon and doing all sorts of craziness. There's numerous branches that I specifically skipped out on. Maybe I'm gonna regret I missed out on a big chest or something extra exciting. Oh shit. Okay, this is something a little different. I think my timing on the attacks was atrocious there. I think if you get it just right, it chains together more effectively, and I wasn't really managing to do that. So there's a spear that has knockback. I wonder if now and again the modifiers will be as simple as, like, increased damage. That would be cool. That was dope. That was just one big charge up. Attacked a little bit of everything. Ooh, I like fighting these guys. Greatly satisfying. What is blocking this? Wow. Oh, the entire thing is one big platform. I see. Well, what could that take us to? There's like nowhere I can go with it. It's way too massive. Just totally in the way. Probably there's a way to like get back around to that. Ooh, I do want to deal with this guy. Yes. When it chains together just right, it does help you feel extra capable. Yeah, now we're talking. There, that's how I slide past all that. Just to get to this big mound of enemies here. Overpopulation, what did I just do? Is that a skill that I just found? More travelers were allowed to stay in the keep, resulting in more enemies. So that is immediately active, or something that I will be able to activate back at the town in between individual runs? Very unclear on how that's meant to interact. I'm intrigued. I don't think that little showdown went well, but I'm glad I checked it out anyways. Okay. I was wrong. This game is totally still gonna have like puzzle style interactions like built around how you're able to shift platforms around. Oh, what do I need to achieve here? This is messed up. I did not expect to so quickly be fooled. That's as far down as that goes. So if it doesn't go any further down, I can't bring this further down, can I? I need this fully out of the way. Let's try this all over again. I think I've caught on to what I need to be doing. So that's the max I can bring that down. Now we're rolling. It does slow things down a fair amount, but it's pretty cool. I can honestly say it's like totally unique to blend an action game with sliding puzzles. I have certainly never seen that before. I do kind of want to do like a full ring around. Yeah, alright, I think this is my destination for now, at least. Finnegan, you want to chill, bud? Am I doomed to forever die alone, without a song to call my own? Hark there, traveler, have you heard? of a place where lost souls may herd. A sanctuary, you say? My, that sounds grand. Please point me there with your fair hand. I would love to do so. Are you going to be unlockable as like a playable character? Ascend to Sanctuary. Ascending sounds good. I thought Sanctuary was the starting area. Is that where I will be going back to? No. No, this is different. Soap is back. So this is just the next area to whomever finds this note. Escape sunken village in under 2 minutes and receive a boon. That seems really difficult. It took me like 10. As promised, here are your extra potions. Oh, it's not if I start another run. It's just for the next area. That's interesting. Well, I'm going to do that again, I think. This time I'll give you 3. The first city is just up ahead. This lift. Just up... What? It's just up this lift. I screwed reading that up quite poorly. Oh! We are back to here. What the hell? Honestly, what the hell? Current knowledge. It costs 30 for most of... Oh, these ones I don't have. I don't have things that don't have the blue circle around them yet. So 30, 45, 35. I'm a ways away from affording anything extra from him. But did I do that? Bring me artifacts? I thought I found you a thing that you would be thrilled about. Ooh, the unearthed graveyard looks super cool. Strange. So I'm still playing? Will soap be over here? Nope. Oh, is this trail made out of so many platforms because you're going to continually keep looping through? And then it ensures that you aren't going to run out of platforms and have nothing to navigate with. Yeah, if you guys just come 2 at a time, I think I'm fairly set. A spear with knockback. No thanks, not today, not most exciting. I'll just stick with hammering these very basic enemies one at a time. Will you get back here? Wasn't through with you yet. Nada. This additional path that I've taken has not amounted to a heck of a lot of anything. I thought I would be able to dodge in time after that initial strike. He just fully missed. I'm lucky he did, because I did not, like, defend myself well. See, I'm trying to dodge away from him. I'm not succeeding in the dodges, but I'm, like, close enough into his personal space. I'm a little bit of a space invader, and that's allowing me to get away with a lot. Definitely should have taken more damage in the last couple little matchups. Oh, I was within the bomber range. Hey, next level up. Do you heal when you level up? Doesn't look like it. Speaking of, let me take a little extra health just to be safe. Sucker! If I bait an attack out of him and then run in there... Yeah, that was perfect. Just what I wanted. Hopefully these jerkwads never learn how to move platforms around themselves. If they take away my one advantage I have, I'm screwed. Right. There we go. Gotta get the little guy through there. Oh, shit. Okay. Those are not a big issue to deal with, but it still freaked me out. I wasn't really prepared. Ooh, that was like a critical or a special skill activation or something, because I rocked him. Rock him, sock him, minus the robot. These torches, I think, are strictly decorative, but they sure look like they would be important. Oh. I'm kind of waiting for him to throw another one so I can go in after the fact. There we go. I don't think he attacks other than dropping the bombs. It's pretty easy mostly to avoid those. I don't know if any of these, I assume these platforms didn't change position. Come on, there it is. But it, now, shit. Oh god, I'm chugging a potion. That was getting too dicey. Like, where everything is probably left where it is from my last run through. But if I stick through alternate paths, no, that's it. I think I went everywhere I could have. So that becomes confusing. Yep, I fought everything over there. I specifically had gone through all that. I got this individual platform now to really zoom around on. What did I just do? Oh. Well, in that case, I thought I could move the stairs somewhere and walk up to somewhere I didn't have access to before. Can I leave that way? That looked like a possibility. I'm not ruling out the staircase thing. Maybe there is somewhere I couldn't otherwise get to. Nope, I'm confused. I had a hangout with this guy. Attacking him does no good. Got any secrets hidden away? What the hell good was ascending? What? I really do need like a single tile thing back. It's very, very difficult to navigate without having that level of freedom to just kind of zoom through everything, and there's a couple specific paths where it's needed. But I'm quite stuck all of a sudden. Running between platforms as they're sliding together, like I'll kind of do it again here. Just auto-advancing tiles as you run through is extremely satisfying. I like the feel of that a lot. It's like stepping onto a conveyor that whips you around at like an airport or something. You just get going at these breakneck speeds all of a sudden, cruising through this river of loot. Oh, ascend to the are you kidding me? What a weird thing. Like, maybe that'll always be over there now and will always be an option to skip to the next area. Otherwise, you could choose to clear that first area and attempt to do it in 2 minutes to then gain that boon. I don't know. That seemed so unclear to me. It seemed like obviously this thing is taking me to the next area. I wouldn't think that I would need to activate it a second time like that. I don't know. Maybe that was obvious to some people, but it messed me up. Is there a height difference going on here? There is. Oh shit. So now, oh god, now I'm getting mangled. Now all of a sudden the staircases are a thing and do matter. Oh shit. That's really cool to suddenly tie in layers or levels like that. I'm into it. I like that a lot actually. Oh, you can't even hop down to another level, so it's entirely, you gotta stay on like whatever one you currently are at. I'm risking things a little bit here, try to get some big hits in. I better chug down a potion. Back down. Okay, I'm into that. More than 2 levels might get a little hard to like keep track of and differentiate and keep, like, yeah. Toby, hi! Are you prepared to face what lies ahead? Probably not. Please buy something to help ease your path. The rags, which I can't afford. Sorry, Toby. Thanks for trying, bud. You're a heck of a salesman. It's just a personal preference, you know? Then the preference being things that cost less money. That was some intense shit. I liked the sound effects. Oh goddamn. I'm scared of him, and also I can't fight him right now anyways. So how do I get around? How do I get around this? There's using the brain. Okay, I'm into it. Oh, you're on, big boy. He's gonna wait up top there, so I better like run past him and try and get the advantage. Oh shit, he attacks with like numerous swords stitched together into one sword? Is that what's happening there? What is my other weapon? Just the... oh god. I'm gonna switch to this sword for a little while. It seems like I might be better off with it. See, now I'm in a classic situation of not really... How do I get to the stairs while still being out of the way? Up and over? What the shit? That's all it's gonna take? Wow, did I ever get stuck on that one? It's keeping the brain active here more so than just the action portion. So I think people who appreciate the continual switch up of puzzle and combat could find a lot to enjoy out of this game. Oh shit, he's gonna blow all over me. Oh god. I do want the rags, yes, because I keep trying to double dash everywhere ever since it presented that to me in the tutorial, and I've never been able to actually do it since. Oh, I was trying to really commit. I gotta try and parry more often. Things are way too strong to try and commit to just slashing away like that. I'll stick with what I got weapon-wise for now. No, I need this one. Ready? Okay. That was great. Keeping it going. Just now realized that I'm potionless. So that's got me worried. Trying to go for bigger hits. More dashing. I mean, I've always been dashing. But now I want to look good and move fast. Come on, man. I don't want to risk the parrying very much. I'm much better off, personally, dodge rolling around. It just has been effective, and I kind of plan to stick with it as much as I can. It's been a while since one of your kind made it this far. Ifis has chosen very well indeed. This path leads deeper into the keep. It is a husk, a truly regrettable place. Please stock up on supplies while you can. Are you going to charge reasonable amounts of money? Oh, they're leveling up. So this is like a level 4 spear. So it has notably higher damage. Should I try that out? Probably. I think I like the blade more than the axe right now. The axe was slow, the spear is slow, so I'm probably better off not having 2 slow weapons. So I think that was a reasonable thing to switch out. Oh, Rupert, hi, you want to talk? Ah, you're better at this anyway. Okay, I'll just stay with Ifis for now on, okay? I can help you with accessing new spells. I think he tried to say something else, and then I rammed the door open and interrupted it. Whoops. Random spells. Starting weapons have random spells. Oh, sick. That would be a cool bit of progress. Sword of the Guilty, level 1, so not very exciting at all. And just a bunch of experience. Oh, this is kind of like not a secret path, but it doesn't lead anywhere else, I don't think. Down we go then. What was your name? Infantry Axe? Quite the name. He's Moby. There we go. Oh shit. Oh no. Dodge. Try and get this shit out of there. That just went so poorly. Whatever that guy was cast something that locked all the platforms together and put me into this instant panic. Because when I saw the amount of guys, I instantly wanted to run the platform away, and I couldn't. I was locked in. So now we have Freya, who can offer up different branches to unlock new weapons that'll start appearing in the world. Finnegan, I'd sell my soul for a chance to shine, to pen great songs and fluid rhymes. Oh, what a talentless bard to do, but ask for a small donation from you. Can I donate? I don't really plan to. I wasn't thinking of it. Apparently that was an option. Oh, great! Even the bard is back, just like old times. She left. You don't want to, like, talk about how well I did? Dish me out some compliments? Oh, there you are. Have you seen them? Have you not? The flattened, mindless gluttons fattened that roam the keep? They are legion and fusion of lives once lived. Bound to the relic, they cannot die, and yet they cannot live. We have to set them free. Bring me any artifacts you find. We'll work with those. Overpopulation, more travelers. We're allowed to stay in the keep, resulting in more enemies. And random spells. Yeah, I want that one. Is there anything bad about equipping that? Probably not. And so instantly, maybe it would apply next round, next go around. And does this work how I thought it did? Nope. No, I thought that would be an opportunity to skip ahead. Not how it works. Ah, there you are, Rupert. Cast your eyes to the bodies behind me. Like you, the relic once gave them immortality. Your bones will appear on this pile one day. You'll see. I doubt you'll survive another day, but with strong spells, who knows? So knockback. Lightning bolt. Spawns in a random direction, shocks enemies. The shield casts a shield that prevents enemies from approaching you, and invisibility. And then things, I only have knockback right now. That is my only thing. It costs 25 and 30 and 20. How do I earn more knowledge? Because I still only have 8. That was what I had before. It must be stuff you collect while adventuring, and I just wasn't seeing it. So now things would have reset. All the river would be totally different. I could go back out there. Seems like there's lots of opportunities for meta progression. The combat is tricky. You have to be really willing to play a very specific way. You got to be willing to, like, do a lot of parrying, which I wasn't doing, but it's clearly important later on. Lots of dodging, lots of precise timing. So it's not just run in there, slash, 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 slash. You're not going to do very well. And the puzzle elements will get you thinking a little bit. I liked the way that changed. Rather than just, you're still getting the feeling of exploration, but you get a little bit of a reprieve from that to do the puzzle stuff before another big fight. And, like, clearly there's big bosses and stuff. It seems pretty cool to me. So far, the reception on Steam is coming in as mixed, and I don't really see why. I would give it a positive review, but I've only played for 40, 50 minutes, something like that. I'll have a link down below if you guys are interested in checking it out for yourself. The game is out now. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.